Welcome to the Meet the Person series here on Reaction Time, where we see people with very strange abnormalities like weird allergies, weird illnesses, weird abilities, anything of that matter. Today's a pretty sad episode. This is a child who's made of glass, as it says here in the title. I don't understand what they mean by glass. Do they mean actual glass? I think what they're referring to, this child has bones that are super brittle, like glass. I'm not 100% sure. Let's just jump right into it. The original video will be in the description, but let's check this out. Let's see what this is all about.
She can have both of her legs broken and still look like a total boss in her sunglasses. Zoe has broken countless bones.
We stopped counting because it's pointless.
Does it hurt when you break a bone?
Yeah.
Zoe's condition is osteogenesis imperfecta, which means brittle bones, and it has nothing to do with calcium deficiency, which is the most common suggestion I hear from strangers. Have you tried giving her calcium supplements?
You want to give her some milk?
Thanks. She's gonna be 7 years old. I haven't tried that.
This shade of pink.
We were told it was a 1 in 50,000 chance for it to happen to her. She has a mutation in her DNA which causes her OI, and we were told that it was nothing that either of us did or have ever done.
Guys, I'm sorry to start off. I'm just gonna say, like, this is one of the most adorable girls I've ever seen in my life. And unfortunately, she has this horrible disease that makes her bones as brittle as glass. The parents looked very defensive when they were talking. I mean, obviously, I would feel the same way. It's such a beautiful little girl, and she has, like, one of the worst things that could ever happen, because every time she breaks a bone, it's extreme pain, and she can break them super often. Either something already happened to her neck, or she has to wear this neck brace permanently, or it just recently happened. So let's keep watching to find out.
Born in October 2010 with multiple healing fractures, Zoe was in hospital for a week before she was able to come home, and her parents started to adjust to caring for their little girl.
When we were changing Zoe's diaper, in the beginning it took 3 of us. One person to lift up her pelvis, one person to slide the diaper in and out, and then another person to hold her arms, because babies have a startle reflex. And I was on arms duty. I gave her just a little bit of room. It was a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, and she startled into my hand. It sounded like a broken chicken bone. Her radius and her ulna just snapped.
Wow, that's not even glass at this point, because glass doesn't even break that easily. Like what he's describing right now, it's something more brittle than glass. It's literally, I don't want to make this reference, but almost like, I would say maybe even a cracker or like a hard chip that can just easily snap. I didn't know that bones could be this brittle. Like, I've never heard it in my life, that bones can literally crack from just quick movement. I don't know.
Woohoo, feet are ahead of you. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Zoe has endured a number of painful surgeries, including one to stop her spine collapsing due to a condition called surgical kyphosis, which would cause internal decapitation.
A really interesting series of x-rays and scans for Zoe. Here in the first picture was one of the first scans that we got for her. You can really see that the spinal cord is completely compressed back there. Zoe has been in her neck brace from the time she was diagnosed with her cervical kyphosis at about 2.5 years old, and is still currently in it.
Okay, so that just answered my question I had in the beginning. She almost has to be permanently in this brace. Can you guys just imagine how uncomfortable that would be? Being in this brace for years. So she was in this brace for about 5 years already, and she still has to be in this brace. I can't even imagine it hitting your jaw upwards like this. The difficulty would be with eating and breathing, but I mean, as long as she's still alive and nothing seriously damaging happened to her yet, that's really good news for me.
Things are getting a bit easier for the family.
Her being able to tell us, I just broke, or no, you didn't break me, or hold on, please don't move me.
Wow.
Oh, you're using your elbow.
Wow.
Good job.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's day and night.
Nice
I
job.
got it.
I feel so
Great
like
job.
this is like some next level stuff. Like, I feel so much sympathy and pain for this girl. It almost feels like it's a curse on her. She didn't do anything to deserve it, obviously, but I mean, she's a kid. She's so happy no matter what. Kids are always so happy. Hopefully when she's older she learns to deal with it. It's truly disheartening.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
It's one of the only ones in Orange County that Zoe's able to play on, because the ground is made out of foam instead of wood chips or sand. She, especially this playground, is able to do everything that the other kids are, other than run on their feet, but she can race them just as fast in her wheelchair.
3, 2, 1. Whee!
Yay! Sometimes I worry about her getting hurt if other kids don't know the extent of her condition. Zoe has a big enough voice where she will tell someone, please don't touch my wheelchair, please don't push my wheelchair, and that's very helpful.
The thing I'm really worried about with Zoe is that when she goes to like elementary school, middle school, I feel like there are some very irresponsible kids that are just, that literally don't have a soul. And maybe she won't be able to tell everybody her condition, and they're gonna either bump into her, they're gonna bully her on purpose for having this condition, and then possibly hurting her really badly because she does have such brittle bones. So, I mean, I just pray that that doesn't happen to her.
We have prescription Valium, prescription hydrocodone, just in case she does fracture, and all of the splinting supplies to do it ourselves. We've had that since she was an infant. We carry it with us in our bag everywhere we go.
As well as regular physio to help improve her quality of life, Zoe also has speech therapy.
She has a little bit of like some structural issues with her mouth. She's working to increase her clarity in her speech and also some of her language, some of her word orders and things like that, so that way she has more clarity when she's speaking and talking to her friends and family.
Is Bailey gonna do speech with us today?
Yeah.
Okay, show me your S. Ooh, you remembered it right away. I like it. Zoe's amazing. She's so fun and she makes everything positive.
I see the soup.
Alright guys, this girl's amazing, obviously. Check out the full video, there's a little bit left. It's gonna be the first link in the description. Thank you for watching. This was another episode of Meet the Person series here on Reaction Time. If you guys have any more suggestions, we did a ton. We did the girl who's allergic to water, the teen who dies if he falls asleep. We had a girl that was born with her heart outside her chest. We have this girl who's basically made of glass because her bones are so brittle. It's a very sad story, but we wish her the best. If they ever do a GoFundMe, I'll make sure to be the first one to let you guys know. That's gonna wrap it up for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace out.